Yes, people, and welcome to the very first episode of Gym Therapy. So, this is going to be a series where I go to the gym and I get a physical pump and a mental pump. And that might sound a bit confusing right now or even a bit weird, but look, let me explain it to you. So, I'm a massive fan of Sam Sulek and what he does. Obviously, he's absolutely jacked, and I'm nowhere near that, nor will I ever be, because I don't plan on trying to get that deep into bodybuilding. But I really enjoy what he does when it comes to talking and how he's able to decompartmentalize things, break them down, and just kind of explain how he does things and why he does things. And I'm kind of hoping to do that more so in a sense where I just go into the gym, I lift my weights, but I also kind of talk real stuff as well. So, like in regards to maybe confidence, anxiety, anything that people want me to talk about, I'm very happy to talk about. There's no issue there whatsoever. So yeah, we're here and we're finally starting YouTube. So for those of you who do not know me, my name is Tig. I am 27 years old and I'm from Ireland. And the idea of me doing this is something because I've always wanted to do YouTube. Since I was 13 years old, I've wanted to do this. Now, it's taken me over a decade to finally try and do it, and it's a completely different niche than what I was going to originally go into. But regardless, we're still here. And yeah, we're going to give it a go and see what we can do because I do not want to let myself not at least attempt this. Because if anybody knows me and they know me well enough, they know that I've always been saying every single year that this is the year I do YouTube, this is the year that I start content, this is the year that I start streaming. And I never did. I just kept lying to myself saying that I'm going to start this now, I'm going to do this now. So now we're here and we're eventually giving it a go. So for me, there's two things that make you a good content creator. There's the idea that you're really good at what you do, or you have a good personality while doing something. And for me right now, I'm kind of neither or both. Now, I'm not saying I don't have a good personality, I do, but I'm slowly rebuilding myself and trying to get myself back to my peak confidence, which is interesting for me to document because when I'm on, I'm on. Like, and there's nothing that's stopping me. I believe I can do anything, and I'm 100% assured in my abilities. Unfortunately, over the past kind of couple of years, I dropped off in a lot of aspects of my life, and I'm slowly trying to rebuild myself and get back to who I can be because that's the worst thing when you see your potential. It's very hard to continue going through life so stagnated and not doing what you can do, knowing that you can do more and you can do better. And I feel like when I do content creation, I'm going to have to put myself out of my comfort zone, which you're going to see now very soon with the gym content because it's so awkward recording yourself in the gym. But, being awkward, being uncomfortable is how you grow, it's how you get better at things, and that's why I'm fully putting myself out here in the deep end, and it's sink or swim. And I don't believe in sinking. I'm not going to let myself sink. So we're going to get better at what we do. We're going to continue to do this on a weekly basis. And yeah, we're just going to get better day by day. And that's how it's going to go. So yeah, look, again, this is going to be a very short little video, short intro. Please, if you are watching this and you want me to talk about certain things, like again, as I said, confidence, anxiety, mental health, depression, just anything in general, your ego, just anything, just please let me know. I'd be very happy to talk about it because I'm very happy talking about what I want to talk about. But the idea of content creation is that you create content for others. This content is for me. I want to do this, but I want to appease the audience that I'm looking to build. So yeah, if you have any ideas for what I can do, please let me know, comment. And if you could do me a massive favor, like and subscribe, please, because unfortunately with content creation at this age of 27, it's not something I can do part-time in college or when I'm in school. I'm currently working 2 jobs. I work over 50 hours a week and I lose about 3 hours a day on transport as well. So me doing this, I have to make a lot of effort, lose sleep, lose a lot of things that people don't care about because at the end of the day, you're here for content. No one's trying to hear the sob story, the victim mentality, completely get it. But if you could make an effort to give me a little cheeky like and subscribe, I would really appreciate it. Okay guys, and welcome to the gym part of the video. So look, I'm gonna be completely honest with you. This is so fucking awkward. Like I've never done this shit before, so I'm just gonna have to get used to it. So if you do see me not being that confident, start probably fairly expected, cause it's just kind of intimidating being in a gym recording yourself talking. Like if you're Sam Sulek, you can do it all day, but obviously I'm not him, so I kind of have to work my way up from the ground. But we're going to do some lat pull downs and then we're just going to talk about life and that, I suppose. Oh, I've not trained in a good week now. I'm really feeling it. That's the tough thing about the gym though, isn't it? When you just take that small bit of time off, you just don't come back the same, but it is what it is though. But I suppose like the main reason I'm doing this is because like I've always wanted to do this. Maybe not this in particular, but content creation. It's always been something I've wanted to do. But maybe not just this type, like at the same time it's just because I've gotten older, things have changed. You know, and that's just how it goes sometimes. Like there might be a time when you want to do something and you just don't get the opportunity to do it. And the thing is, I've had plenty of opportunities. Like when I was 18 years old, I was sick of gaming, you know, top 100 in the world of FIFA, topping teams in Call of Duty, Gears of War, Halo. Would have been the perfect time to start this stuff, but I didn't want to do it, didn't have the confidence. Then I'm 22 years old, I'm in the Students' Union, Vice President, President. I'm doing all this great stuff, like everything that's so recordable. And you know what, I just didn't do it because I was just comfortable, you know, and that was the problem with me, like I get comfortable and I just enjoy the comfort. And who doesn't, you know? There was a long period in my life where I got away with just having a cheeky smile, being sound, and just talking nice. And it worked out very well. And then you kind of get a bit older, you're like 26, 27, and it's like, yeah, well, you know what? It doesn't work like that anymore. It doesn't, so yeah, we're at a point now where we're trying to just branch into different avenues and see what we can do. I feel like just doing this kind of content would definitely suit me because, look, I love Sam Sulek's videos. I think they're unreal, and what I do actually watch him more for is the fact that he's there talking, and he's actually saying very insightful and very, like, wise words. And sometimes, like, that's what you kind of need when training and doing shit, so. But yeah. Hey. 9, 10. Oh, fucking hell. I suppose for any of you wondering how the ACL recovery is going, it's been 3 months now, and look, we're slowly starting to get back to full form, but like it's the biggest piss take I've ever done in my life. Like 9 months of just straight recovery, every single day. And the thing is, if you don't do it, you're going to be fucked when you get back on the pitch. Like, it's an humbling experience to say the least. And look, I am happy that I did get the operation. I had the chance to go back and do jiu-jitsu, go back and do a bit of MMA, a bit of rugby and that, but like, it's tough. It's tough. Yeah, I don't know, because the thing is, I was supposed to be recording it every single day. And what happened was, I quickly realized that there's no chance of me being able to do this every single day while also working 2 jobs, just trying to do everything I want to do in my life. Like, it's a tough one, because I really wanted to do it. I really wanted to make sure I was consistent and stay doing something. But, you know, life gets in the way. And when I was doing those kind of short videos, what was easy about them was I could record them in bulk and I could upload them throughout the week. So I could do like everything on a Sunday, literally everything on a Sunday, and then edit them maybe Sunday evening, Monday morning, and that would be me done. But yeah, I suppose you get a reality check, and that's the thing about content creation. You're constantly learning like what you can do and what you can't do. And what I'm learning what I can't do right now is I can't do everything. Because as I said, look, I'm working 9 to 5, Monday to Friday, and then I work 9 to 12, Saturday, Sunday. You still have to sleep, you still have to eat, you still have to go to the gym. And that's why I'm kind of recording in the gym right now, because like I need to go to the gym. I don't have an excuse. So it makes it easier to be able to do that kind of stuff. Like, but yeah, so we're going to do some seated rows. We're going to do some seated rows. And we have to be careful as well, because I can't really fully extend the leg just yet, but we'll get back there. Six, 7, 8, 9, 10. And that's another thing I've noticed since getting back from this ACL injury. Like, I've lost so much muscle. So much muscle, it's ridiculous. Like, 'cause I could be doing 110 kilos, no problem whatsoever. I'm not saying I wouldn't be straining while doing it. It'd be tough, but I could do it. These days, I could probably still go heavier, but as I said, if I hyperextend this right leg that's just freshly operated on 3 months, there's a strong possibility it still could snap. Because what you have to remember is, this is like a completely new ligament. Your body is not accustomed to this. So you have to train not only it, but all the muscles around it to make sure that they're working in a cohesive unit. And yeah, that's why you have to be very careful what we're doing. Because I remember seeing like a video, right, of some lad, and he's doing chest bench, and he used like 40 kilo dumbbells, and he used his right leg to flick it up, and you could see the bandaging, the strapping on and all. And what happened was then he just completely snapped his ACL, and I was like, right, we're not gonna do that. We are not doing that, like. So yeah, that's why I'm just kind of trying to take my time with it, make sure I come back stronger and better than ever. Because I don't know, I just feel like with the content I'm doing right now, it's like it is me, but I want to be the person being recorded by the camera and not having to focus on it, because that's when I'm more natural and it comes easier to me. Because like this shit right now is like absolutely anxiety inducing. Like, don't get me wrong, it's not the hardest thing in the world, like, but like who the fuck wants to be sitting in the gym recording themselves, you know? That's part of the game though. You have to get used to it and you have to get better at it. But eventually, like, you will become really good at it, like, so. And look, I'm sure people will judge, and that's kind of part of it as well, like, you know what I mean? We're gonna go a bit heavier now. Six, seven. Oh, fucking hell. Like, truly, I do not understand how people do this. Like, genuinely, this is so fucking awkward, like. But again, at the same time, like, this is why I'm here doing it, like, because I'm trying to push myself out of my comfort zone. I'm trying to get used to being uncomfortable, because that's where you grow. And hey, look, if I have to be a bit of a dope for a little while, look like a bit of a weirdo, it is what it is. It won't be the first one, it won't be the last. So we're going to continue doing it until we like either start to enjoy it or start not to care, or both. But something's telling me that I'm still going to care every time I do this. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Don't know, because at the same time, you always have to look, does the ends justify the means? And what I mean by that is, if I keep doing this, will I get a result that I'm looking for? And there's a strong possibility I will. Because for one, it's going to get me in the gym more. It's going to get me more confident. It's going to get me doing things that I don't want to do. And that's the goal. Because for the last 3 or 4 years of my life, I've just lived in comfort. I didn't do things that were outside of my comfort zone. And every time I've succeeded in life, I had to push myself outside that comfort zone to get better. And that's why I'm here now doing this. Like, now, if I'd done this shit 4 years ago when I was popping, you know, when I had things going for me, when I was shaking hands with T-Shocks, TDs and stuff, like, this would have been easy to me, because I would have been like, right, I'm hot right now. But it's even harder to come back when you've taken a layoff for about 4 years, 4 or 5 years to sort your head out, and you've almost made your head worse by doing stupid shit. And this is just the prelude to it as well. That's the worst thing. Like, this is like a gym with like 6 people in it right now. Because I know when it comes to it, like, I'll have to go to a gym where it's like 7 or 8 o'clock and there's going to be loads of people. And like, that shit is going to be fucking horrible, man. It's going to be the worst shit I've ever done, like. So yeah, we'll have to do that and give that a go. But hey, look, again, I'm looking forward to it. Because again, it's pushing myself out of my comfort zone. It's doing things that I don't want to do. And that's the main goal here. Just keep doing shit we don't want to do. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think that's the hardest thing about getting confidence. I mean, it's earned. You don't just get it from walking in and solely straight away, like, everything's good, you know, that type of way. You have to work for it. And that's what I'm trying to do now. I'm trying to work for it, so. Fucking back, though. Right, I'm going to finish up with some ACL exercises now and then call it a day. I think that's enough anxiety for one day. So we're going to finish up with some ACL exercises because I have been lacking a little bit on them, to be quite honest. I've been doing my best though, but like, sometimes your best isn't enough, like, and you need to sacrifice things. Like, you need to sacrifice sleep, sacrifice playing Xbox, for example. That's something I do because I stream a good bit, you know what I mean? Like, all these things, like, you have to make sacrifices for the greater good, and I haven't been doing that as much as I should be, so. Well, yeah, just to wrap this up and just recap. So again, this is my first time doing this, and you can probably tell it in my voice as well. Like, I'm not shouting, I'm usually loud, boisterous, like, but I work off other people's energy. So if I'm around loud people, I'm loud, you know, that type of way. Like, the whole kind of self-conscious thing fades a good bit. And it's weird, like, it's throughout my whole life, I've like been self-conscious and not been self-conscious. And I feel like I take on other people's nerves and bad energy. Not that. I take on other people's anxieties sometimes. I'm not trying to do that anymore. I'm trying to, like, discover myself and be my own person. Like. And this is a good place to start, to be quite honest. But no, it actually wasn't that bad recording. It really wasn't. Like, I was dreading it because I wanted to do this from the very get-go. But I was like, right, I'm going to get better at doing shorts, get better at editing before I did YouTube, because I want to put my heart and soul into this. And then it became more of a thing where I was just putting it off rather than actually just getting after it and doing it. But now that I'm here doing it, it's actually not bad at all. It's all right, like. And at the same time, like, you end up being so much in your head about, like, what other people think or what other people are going to do or say. Right, fair enough, people might think shit, yeah? They're not going to say it to you. And if they do say it to you, fair play, because, like, you know, there's an amazing thing you can do called, like, minding your own business, which other people don't tend to do that much these days. But yeah, it wasn't that bad. But again, as I said, this was at 11 a.m. on a Monday morning. I'm sure when I come back and I do my video on, like, anxiety or, like, just other shit like that, I'm going to do it at, like, a mad loud time to put myself in the most uncomfortable scenario I possibly can to get the best reaction of what I'm trying to describe, you know? Like, again, this is just a pilot episode. It's just a bit of, like, understanding how I'm going to do it, what I'm going to do, best place to record myself, because there's music and I'm sure that's going to be in the background of this. Trying to find the best places where I'm not recording other people because I don't want to be recording other people. I understand there's a lot of people that come to the gym and it's tough to come to the gym regardless, let alone having some geezer recording with, like, a fucking 4K camera, you know, talking to himself like an absolute lunatic. So yeah, just trying to figure it out. Alright, and also before we finish up, I'm going to try and see if I can sneak a quick cheeky pose because we're on a bit of a weight loss journey as well. So yeah, see what we can do here. If someone walks in, I'm actually going to die of embarrassment, though. I can't lie, this is so awkward. This is not me whatsoever. Can't lie though, very happy with that. We're down at 11 kilos, so still a little bit pudgy, still have a little bit of titty weight to lose and stuff, but all in all, if we get back on this diet, get back on track, another 10 kilos, we'll be looking good, so yeah, I'm going to leave it there. I think that's enough waffling for one moment or one day, but yeah, if you do want to see me talk about anything in particular, please let me know. Like, the idea of this series is also to get a physical and mental pump at the same time, so if there's anything you want me to talk about within reason, you know, confidence, anxiety, mental health, I don't know, just give me a topic to talk about and I'll talk about it. It doesn't bother me, like, because yeah, that's the idea of this. You know, we're trying to do a Sam like vibe by going in, lifting, talking, then also kind of making it a little bit more real and seeing what we can do. So yeah, let me know what you want to see and I'll catch you in the next one. Thanks a million.